Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I will be talking about the Love is in the Air event, and I will explain how you can make a lot of gold during this event. So this event will start tomorrow on Monday and it will last for 2 weeks until February 20th. During this event you will be able to do a couple of activities and to farm some lovely tokens that you can then exchange in order to buy a couple of items, and some of them are very interesting. So in order for you to get some love tokens, all you want to do is get some of the lovely charms, and when you get 10 of them, you can then turn them into one of these lovely charm bracelets, and then you can exchange this bracelet for one of these love tokens. So in order for you to get some of these lovely charm, all you want to do is when you logging on your character, on any of your characters, just go to either Storewin or Orgrimmar, and just next to the main auction house, you will have some little emissaries from the Love is in the Air event. And one of them will offer you a quest that will reward you with the lovely charm collector's kit. And when you have this kit with you in your inventory, each time you are killing an enemy that will reward you with some experience or with some honor, you will then get one of these items just here, the lovely charms. And so then with all these, you will then be able to get a lot of these lovely charm bracelets and to then have a lot of love tokens. There is another way also for you to get some of these love tokens, and it will simply require you once per day per character to go in the group search and to join the battle in order to kill the boss in the Shadowfang Keep. So when you kill this boss again once per day per character, you will receive one of these Earth-shaped box, and inside the box you will have a chance at getting between 5 to 10 love tokens. And again, this is something you can do on any of your characters, even at level 10, and this is something that you can do every day. Keep in mind that if you are doing it on characters that are level 60 to 70, you will then receive an epic version of this box, and inside this epic version you have a chance at getting the X45 Earthbreaker mount, previously called the Big Love Rocket. And so this is also something that could be very good if you are into mount farming. And also Blizzard just announced that with this year's edition of the Love is in the Air event, the drop rate for this mount will be increased, and so you will have a better chance at actually getting the mount. So really, I would highly recommend you to do this dungeon on all your different characters every day, because like that you should be able to already get quite a lot of lovely charms. And then if you want to buy some of the items that I will mention just after, you can complete with another farm that you can do, and that will again reward you with a lot of these different love tokens. So this farm is something that you can do mainly on level 10 characters, and this is something that is extremely easy to do. So what I would recommend you to do, whether you're playing on an Alliance character or Horde character, is to simply create allied race characters, so either like a Volpera or a Void Elf or something like that. And then all you want to do is go in this building if you are playing on a Horde character, and like that you will be able to lock your experience, or in this main building if you are playing on an Alliance character, and again like that you will be able to lock your experience. Once you've locked your experience, all you want to do is create your set of heirloom items, and then you want to go in your toy box and you want to use some of these maps. So these are the toys that you can buy from all the different heirloom vendors in Ironforge or Orgrimmar. And basically when you use it on your alt, you will learn all the different flight points from all the different territories. So this is really good because like that you will be able to fly very fast to the two areas I'm going to mention, where you can then farm a lot of these love tokens. So once you have your character with the locked experience, all you want to do is, for Orc players, you want to come here in the Valley of Trills. This is the starting zone for Orcs. And so as you can see, it's very easy to get from Orgrimmar to there. You can use, of course, the heirloom mount that is always useful, the one with the chauffeured Mechano Hog. And then all you want to do is kill all these different boars again and again and again and again when you have the collector's box, because you need to have the collector's box. When killing these boars, you will receive some of the lovely charms, and then you can transform them into some of the bracelets. So this is something that you can do really easily. And like that, you will be able normally to get a lot every hour. So it will still take you quite a lot of time to get a lot, but still this is probably one of the most efficient way when it comes to farming these different lovely charms. And also just a quick tip, if you have the Ethereal Soul Trader pet and you want the transmog from this pet that is actually pretty cool, you can also just have it with you when you are killing all these different boars, and like that you will have a lot of the different Ethereal credits that you can then use in order to buy all these different transmog items. And if you are playing on an Alliance character, you want to come here in the starting zone for Night Owl, so make sure that you come just here with any characters. Level 10 again with the locked experience and with the box that you can then use in order to get all these lovely charms. And then you just want to kill all these different grails, and like that you should be able to get quite a lot of these lovely charms again every hour. And of course, keep in mind that you can also do all these different things with your level 70 character when you're doing, for instance, some of the farms in Dragonflight. Just make sure, again, to have your box with you. And like that, you will also be able to get some of these lovely charms when doing any type of farms. Just keep in mind that you need to be the one actually killing the enemy. So it's not just, for instance, eating the enemy and everything or dodging the enemy. You need to be the one finishing the enemy in order to get the lovely charm. So it's a little bit more competitive because in this type of farms, usually there are so many people, so it's a little bit difficult to be the one killing all of them. But it's still a really nice way for you to just get some of these additional lovely charms just by doing other farms. Now, what you want to do when you have all these different love tokens, it's pretty simple. So first of all, I also want to mention the fact that you will be able to actually directly sell these lovely charm bracelets directly on the auction house. So this is definitely something you can make also quite a lot of gold with. So if you just want to farm these and then sell them on the auction house, definitely do it. I think you will be able to make quite a lot of gold. But if you are using these and you are transforming them into love tokens, then the main item you want to purchase is, of course, the mount, the Swift Lovebird. So this mount is only something you can farm during these 2 weeks, and then after that you can sell it on the auction house throughout the year. So this mount, as you can see, will require you to get 270 of these love tokens, so it's quite a lot. But again, by using these two methods, normally you should be able to do it in a few hours. And then you can sell it on average on European realms for 150 to 213,000 gold on average, and for 185 to 207,000 gold on US realms. So keep in mind that during these 2 weeks, a lot of people are going to be farming the mount, and so probably the value is going to decrease a lot on many realms. So I would not really recommend you to try and sell the mount right away because probably the value is not going to be very interesting. Maybe it's better for you to wait a little bit, maybe just a few weeks, and for you to just have a better value in order to then make more gold when finally selling it on the auction house. Also, of course, another very important gold making opportunity with the Love is in the Air event is to simply wait for the value on these mounts to drop a lot and then to simply buy out all these different mounts and wait again a few weeks and then start selling them back during the year. Because again, people won't be able to farm new ones, and so once they sold all their stock, unfortunately, they will just have to wait next year in order to farm more. So this is another thing you can keep in mind and try to do, but just wait probably a few days or like a few, probably like just 1 week and a half before starting to invest in these different mounts. And then with all these different love tokens, you can buy a couple more items. So none of them are really super interesting, but you have a few that could be potentially interesting. So I'm talking about the lovely dress box and the dinner suit box. Basically, when you are opening these boxes, you will have a chance at getting some of these lovely dresses and also some of these dinner suits. So as you can see, these items are cosmetic items and these are BOE, so you can sell them and buy them on the auction house. But the thing is that normally from recent years, there are no binds when picked up and green quality items. So I don't know if Blizzard is going to change this, as now all these different white quality items are cosmetic. So maybe this year these items will be back to their original selves and they will be cosmetics again. But I'm not entirely sure, and so this is really just something that I'm putting it there. But if tomorrow you see that actually when buying these different boxes, you can actually get these different cosmetic items, then definitely do it because you might be able to make quite a lot of gold, especially during the first few days with these different dresses and suits. And then you also have 2 pets, but these are really not that interesting. So this is really going to be the most important things you want to do in order to make some gold during this event. One last thing I want to mention, and it is for all of you who are trying to get the new mount from the training post Ashadar. With the Love is in the Air event, you will have an opportunity to do all these activities that will reward you with quite a lot of points for this mount, and you can do them during the Love is in the Air event. So each of them, I believe, will reward you with 150 or 200 points, and they are not too difficult to achieve. So just keep that in mind. If you are trying to get this mount, you can also do that, and like that, you might be able to do it even faster. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to make some gold with the Love is in the Air event. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great Sunday. Bye!